Karen Jordan, tonight, the heartwarming story of a 3-year-old girl celebrating the best gift of all, a new heart.
Plus, the fight to make sure that Asian Americans have representation on the Chicago City Council.
But first, funerals are beginning for the 9 victims of the concert tragedy in Houston. Loved ones are paying their respects this weekend to 2 Naperville natives killed in the Stampede weekend at the Astroworld Festival in Houston. Visitation for Franco Patiño took place today. The 21-year-old was a senior at the University of Dayton in Ohio. His best friend and high school classmate Jacob Juranek was also killed. He was a student at Southern Illinois University. Juranek's visitation is tomorrow, and the funerals for both will be held next weekend.
Now, one of the youngest victims of the festival was remembered today in Houston. The friends and family coming together to honor Brianna Rodriguez. She was just 16 years of age, a junior in high school who loved to dance. Instead of wearing black, Rodriguez's family asked people to wear pink and white. No causes of death have been released for any of the victims of the concert. An investigation into the deadly crush is underway right now. A slew of lawsuits have been filed against Travis Scott, who was performing, the festival organizers, and others who were involved.
And breaking news, the ABC7i team has obtained a memo from the Chicago Police Department limiting days off until further notice. A new order extends a similar effort in effect for this weekend to beef up street patrols. CPD officials said that order was a result of current crime patterns. City officials deny any link to concerns over the upcoming verdict in the Kyle Rittenhouse trial. The new memo does not explain the reason for the now open ban off, and we have reached out to the City Hall and police union, but have not heard back. A 16-year-old suspect is a suspect in a deadly shooting and is now charged with murder after he came forward to Chicago police. And police say the boy was identified in surveillance video as one of 2 offenders who shot and killed a man Monday inside a convenience store in Humboldt Park. There is no update yet on the second suspect.
Chicago's Asian American population is growing, and there's a fight underway now for a ward which reflects that. At a rally today, there were calls for the City Council to create the first ever majority Asian American ward. It would include Chinatown and surrounding areas. Some of the rally said they cannot wait any longer.
We owe it to our children, our community, all of us, to show them that API voices matter just as much as anyone else's voice. We want to be visible.
Alderman Byron Sigcho Lopez telling the crowd that the measure does have the support of both the Black and Latino caucuses.
The deal has reached in what is being called one of the important climate summits in history. Nearly 200 nations adopted the Glasgow Climate Pact today. The final text that delegates at COP26 agreed to explicitly points to coal as the single biggest contributor to climate change. This is the time any agreement mentions coal, oil, or gas as a main cause or drivers of the climate crisis. And the final agreement now refers to a phasing down of coal as opposed to a phasing out.
Now let's turn to the pandemic and a message from Dr. Anthony Fauci for Black Americans at the Black Health Mental Health Summit. He noted that Africans are more likely to get COVID-19 and a severe outcome compared to others.
Which is all the more reason to encourage each other within the Black community, to encourage each other to be able to get vaccinated as quickly as you possibly can. Because if you do, then my final message, Kimberly, will be this will end.
And Dr. Fauci also talking about the COVID vaccine for children, calling it, quote, extremely effective.
Families are already getting some help with putting Thanksgiving dinner on the table. This turkey giveaway happened in the Englewood neighborhood today, and it all started with a group of friends who wanted to give back to their neighbors.
And as our Evelyn Holmes shows us, their effort has grown from helping dozens of families to actually help hundreds.
Happy holidays.
Once again, this group of friends are banding together to give back to the Englewood community they say gave them so much.
We all came together from being from the Englewood community. We just felt like we needed to show that it's in our community.
With the help of his friends, the second generation community activists in Southsider hosted their third annual Thanksgiving free turkey giveaway.
We all went to grammar school together. We went to Woods Academy down the street. We all grew up playing in this park. So we just wanted to come together, to do something nice for the community.
This afternoon in Humboldt Park near 65th and Racine in the Southside neighborhood, the friends were able to help dozens of families by giving away around 200 turkeys.
I got 4 kids with me, and me and my husband were just by Thanksgiving. A good thing for me to have a turkey.
It means a lot. I'm actually picking it up for some elderly people that wanted to get it and they couldn't come and get it, so I came to pick it up for them.
The effort was started 3 years ago with just 50 turkeys and is the idea of friend Ari Williams.
Different organizations, they did help us with the donation.
It's Shea Uguleye's first year joining his group of friends as they give back.
My business did very well in the midst of the pandemic, so if I'm being blessed, I have to continue to be a blessing to others.
Folks here say this is not the end of their giving to this particular community. They're planning on toy drives up until Christmas. Reporting from Chicago's Englewood neighborhood, Evelyn Holmes, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Awesome. Thank you so much for bringing us that story, Evelyn. Right now, it's time to get ready for the next round of snow plus some rain.
That's right. Phil Schwartz here now with our ABC 7 AccuWeather forecast. Hey, Phil.
Hey, Ravi and Karen, it's been a while since we talked about an Alberta Clipper, but that's what we're watching. And you can see there's winter weather advisories up towards the Twin Cities and through much of Wisconsin once you get north of Madison. But the heaviest snow with this is definitely going to stay to our north. I don't think we're going to see much, if any, accumulation, just a few degrees too warm with that low pressure system still tracking to our north. There you see some of the precipitation breaking out on Live 7 Max back in sections of I. Still has to go. I think we'll be dry for the first half of the night, and then some rain, snow showers mixed will move into the area and continue off and on into the day tomorrow and then again on Monday. That's it for the high. 39 degrees, some 11 degrees below average. Last year on the state, we saw a high of 46. Right now, 30 in Woodstock, only 36 in Crete, 37 officially at O'Hare, and 36 right now in West. So our future forecast was very little in the way of precipitation overnight, and as west winds pick up, temperatures will hold steady, even rise a degree or two towards daybreak. Look at the winds tomorrow, at times gusting to 30 to 40 miles per hour as that front moves into the area, really gusty, and there's those snow and rain showers, especially during the midday period of Sunday. By late in the day, that activity moves out. That allows for temperatures early Monday to dip into the 20s, and then the clouds start to increase, and I do think we'll see some snow showers on Monday. It will not be as windy, but then a nice warm up as we head into Tuesday. So some rain or snow showers mixed late, becoming breezy, lows in the low to mid 30s. Highs tomorrow, well, that front moving through, it's not going to move much, getting back to near 40. Rain and snow showers, especially midday, but look at the winds, at times gusting to 40 miles per hour. It's going to make it feel very raw, but look at the high Tuesday, 56. Wednesday, we hit 60 degrees, but it will be brief because temperatures start to fall Wednesday afternoon and then back into the upper 30s and 40s Thursday and into next weekend. Karen and Ravi.
All right, thank you, Phil. Well, with the return of cold weather, many were lining up to get new winter coats today. St. Sabina Church handed out coats for men, women, and children, all in an effort to make sure everyone has protection from the cold this winter.
When you're struggling day to day to put food on your table, to keep a roof over your head, a coat is a luxury to get. And so we want to provide for anybody that needs it.
And the church says it has 500 coats to hand out.
In honor of the 75th anniversary of the canonization of Mother Frances Xavier Cabrini, there was an inaugural liturgy of the Jubilee year today, and it began with a special opening of the Holy Doors ceremony. Today is St. Frances Cabrini's feast day. Mother Cabrini was an immigrant and missionary who helped shape America's social and healthcare systems in the early 20th century.
At just 3 years old, one girl has been through more than many people face in a lifetime. Delilah Edwards has a rare heart condition.
But she is receiving great care, and as our Mayor Kawash reports, she's helping Lurie Children's Hospital mark a big milestone.
The 400th heart transplant for Lurie Children's Hospital has been quite a historic one. Today, we're celebrating 3-year-old Delilah's birthday. It's one that her parents weren't sure would come after everything she's been through, but just a few weeks removed from her heart transplant, they're all now together again.
A daughter into her father's arms. A moment the Edwards family is not taking for granted today.
Happy birthday, Erica.
This 3-year-old is on 10 degrees and spent more than half her life in the hospital with a rare heart condition.
We always stayed positive, but we were always prepared that, anything could turn at any moment. Doctors can only do so much.
Well, those doctors did in fact save Delilah Edwards' life. In late October, parents got called their little girl would be getting a new car. It's a call they waited 7 months for.
Bunch of emotions.
Everything at once.
Everything at once, yeah.
Everything at once. Happy, just straight joy.
A new and plenty of new toys. This family taking it all in today on her 3rd birthday, as Delilah is now exceeding all expectations following her transplant.
Her course has been truly outstanding. I mean, she's had really no complications post-op from her heart, which can be rare to see sometimes.
Her presence has also brought quite the atmosphere to the 22nd floor of this hospital.
Her smile is absolutely contagious on this floor. I mean, she lights up the whole unit. And whenever she comes around in her way, it's always a good day.
Delilah could just a few years from now. It's a sense of normal family has been waiting 3 years for.
This is definitely for us, for her, this moment.
A little bitter. We will miss her.
For Children's Hospital, Mayor Kawash and Delilah Edwards, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
What a sweetheart.
That incredible work that they do at that hospital and all the hospitals around. Thank you so much, Mayor. Remember, you can get the time right here on our website or our free news app.
Eyewitness News is back tonight on ABC 7 after the Notre Dame-Virginia game. We'll see you then.